G'day guys, and welcome back to Motorrats Hunting and Outdoors. Today I want to talk a little bit about a product that I come across just recently. For those of you guys that have got four-wheel drives, you've all got your light bars and your spotlights and everything else like that on your spotlights. Well, for those older vehicles with those older headlights like mine's a 2000 Rodeo, and those older four-wheel drives, and also your older spotlights. Like I've got the one of the first original sets of the Lightforce 240 Blitz, which I've had on my vehicle for roughly about 16 or 17 years now, and they were starting to turn a little bit yellow and a little bit faded, and the light was just nowhere near as bright as it used to be when they were new. So I heard about this product, and I went out today and I bought it, and I thought we'll give it a try. Anyway guys, the name of the product is Turtle Wax Headlight Lens Restorer, and that's it there guys. And basically in the kit you get a single glove to put on your hand to protect your hand from the solution, which I haven't really worried about using. You'll also get two polishing pads, and they're in different grades, and I'll explain that in a moment how that works. The other thing you'll get with the kit is a spray lubricant and a lens clarifying compound, which is like a buffing compound. You'll also get in the kit a lens base coat wipe and a lens sealing wipe. Okay, now the idea of it is, guys, for you guys that have only got reasonably new cars, maybe just a few years old, and they're starting to fade just a little bit, just the lens clarifying compound on its own on a bit of old clear cotton rag. I got a bit of old cotton work shirt, and you'll rub that on like you would any other polish when you're polishing your vehicle. So you'll rub that on, you'll let that go to a dull bit of a chalky residue, and then you'll wipe it off with a clean rag. And for those lights that are just a couple of years old, just need a quick touch up, that'll bring that like brand new. After you've done that, you can then go on to using the lens base coat wipe. You go over the lens, but make sure when you do both lights first, because once you've used these applicators, that they're a sort of one-shot thing. You can buy these singly on their own if you go to do it again, because the lubricant and the polish will last you, quite a few lens going over. So you can just go and get these applicators again. Like I said, you got the base coat wipe, which you'll wipe over to clean any of the residue and everything off, and then you will seal your lens with the lens sealing wipe. But anyway, for those, like I say, for those of you that have got the older vehicles like mine that are a few years old, and the lights are very yellow and very dull, and this perfect example is, this is one of my lenses, clear lens covers off my lights, and as you can see, being on the four-wheel drive for 16 or 17 years, it is very, very dull, and really needs some good work over. So we'll give you a bit of a look here. Here is one of the lights that I've already done, and as you can see, the difference here, these lights, the actual lights started out much like these lens covers, so you can get a bit of an idea on how much clearer it brings up the lights. And the idea is, for these older lights, like say like mine, that really need that hard going over, you will use these applicator pads, and these applicator pads are in a stage series. So you've got 4 stages, and the first stage is the green side. So what you'll do is you'll take your spray lubricant, you'll spray a bit on the pad, spray a bit on the light, and you'll rub that backwards and forwards and give it a good even going over until it's done. Then you'll wipe it off with a dry rag. Again, flip it to the other side, do stage 2, and again, you'll go on and you'll do the same thing again for stage 3 and stage 4, and they're numbered on the pads. Once that's done, guys, you can then switch over to the compound, which is, like I say, it's like a polish. You'll take again another bit of dry rag, you put the polish on, and you'll polish the lights with the compound until it comes up to that chalky stage again, and then you'll wipe them off. Then you'll go on to that last process, in which I was saying with the other 2 wipes. But as you can see already, to go from that to that, you can see there's a massive difference. And I haven't I haven't gone through and put the lens base coat wipe or the lens sealing wipe on yet, but I'll do that. I'll do that very shortly. I'm going to go ahead now and do these lenses and make them you know, bring them back to somewhere at least clear, so that saves me going out and buying another set of lights or another set of lens covers at $50 odd or whatever it may be for a set of lens covers. So for the sake of a few dollars for the kit, you can really save yourself some money. So anyway, we'll give you a bit of an idea on how we start. So we're going to start out with the green pad, which is number 1. So what we'll do is we get rid of, you know, most of the garbage and everything that's off there. You're going to take your spray lubricant, and you're going to go ahead and spray a little bit of a coat of your spray lubricant on. Same thing on your pad. And then you can just go ahead and start to go over the whole entire lens or the light or headlight. And you can see, I don't know if you can see how well already, but there's, you know, it's a lot of discoloration in that clear liquid already, and I've only just started to go over it. So it really rips the crud and everything off it. You know, it takes a bit of elbow grease, but for the sake of, you know, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, like I say, I probably spent about half an hour on each light so far to get them to that condition that you see that I just showed you in those lights. And it'll probably be the same here with these lens covers. So we'll just keep going over that, and we'll give you a look at how it comes up, even just after the first stage. You will notice it will be a little bit dull and a little bit scratched, and that's just because the you know, the same with any sort of cutting compound or sandpaper, so to speak. You know, you're always going to have that you know, for the roughest sort of surface, you're always going to have those scratches. And as you go through each series of the kit, those scratches will eventually be gone altogether once you finish those final stages. So so we'll just give this a bit of a go on over a bit more. I'll spray some more of the liquid on. The main thing is to keep them wet, keep plenty of liquid on them, and just keep going backwards and forwards. Okay, now we're at that stage. We'll just wipe it off and I'll give you a bit of a look, show you the difference already. And this is just on the outside. I'll have to also do the inside of this lens cover as well. But as you can see, that's the lens cover there, and that was it pretty much beforehand. So you can see, you know, already it's starting to lift that. Now what I did is, once I wiped that off again, I actually went through on my lights, and I will do the same thing here again. I'll go over that same process again with that first process, just to rip any, you know, deep discoloration or anything out of it, and then I'll go through the rest of the process and finish it off. But anyway guys, just a little product I thought I'd show you guys, because a lot of you no doubt have got spotlights on your vehicles, and you know, they've probably seen a lot of years and a little bit aging, and you don't really want to fork out that another $600-700 odd for another pair of lights. You know, and so there you go guys, just a quick product and a quick tip that can really make a difference for you know, your hunting, even your hunting light, as far as your spotlights and those sort of things. So just thought I'd show that to you guys, and you know, you might want to try and grab a set for yourself and do your own lights down the track. So anyway guys, if you like the video, don't forget to like, favourite, subscribe, share with your friends on social media, and until next time guys, happy and safe hunting, and take care.